Hello guys, Brenda here and welcome back to my channel. So today I just feel like laughing. Do you remember when you wanted to be a millionaire or a billionaire by the time you get to 30 years or by the time you get to your upper 20s? How are you doing? How is life? Have you achieved that? And my life is laughing at you. Okay guys, I'm Brenda and welcome to Motivation with Brenda. This is a channel where we talk about all the life lessons, life motivation and life inspiration that will make sure that you never give up in life. So today, how are you how are you guys doing? It's so cold, my friend. I'm actually freezing right here. Yeah, I'm shivering. I'm literally shivering. But despite the cold and everything, I just know that I just had to have this session with you because we had to catch up. It's a Saturday and we go live at on Saturdays at 5:30 every Saturday. So guys, today I was just during the week I've just been thinking about the dreams that I had by the time as in while growing up. I remember at first as a young kid. You see, when you're a young kid, you just have big weird dreams. Hi Princess, thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. I'm just started. I was saying, like today we're going to talk about the dreams that you had as a child while growing up. Like me personally, while growing up, I wanted to be at first while I was still young. I wanted to be a doctor. After sometimes after growing up a little bit, I decided that I now want to be a pilot. Then after thinking of becoming a pilot, as I grew up, I decided, that is in high school, I decided that, you know what, guys, I love history. Now I want to be an international lawyer. Oh my God, where did all that end? Because at the end of the day, I was called, I joined campus doing a totally different course that demanded too much of your time, too much reading, too difficult questions. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, guys. Life is is as it is. Yeah, so it's never that easy, guys. So today I wanted to talk about the reasons that I think that most of the Kenyan youth, most of the Kenyan people are broke. So guys, say hi as you come in. We are still on our road to 2,000 subscribers. Say hi to me as you come in because I'm kind of lonely here. Ask me any questions as you come in, okay? So as I wait for you all to come in, after as in this got me thinking, because it's not logical for people to be schooling for so many years, then they end up suffering on the streets. Like in Kenya, there's been very many cases of people like who got as in really performed very well but end up living on the streets or being border riders. Like so far there's been two scenarios that I know of. Okay, so there was this guy that trended sometimes back. The guy did actuarial science. He got a first class honors in actuarial science. Guys, if you don't know what actuarial science is, it's a course that just meant to torment people because you'll spend many hours reading. You're always in the library. The alafu exams are just something else. So the guy got a first class from your end, but he was a mkokoteni driver. What does that tell you? It means that the system is just messed up. People are broke. People are broke not because they don't have qualification or anything, but just because the system is messed up. So that got me to derive 5 main possible reasons why people are broke. First of all, just a moment. Also, personally for me, before we get to that, personally for me, I had very big plans for myself. As in, I had this timeline in which I was supposed to do everything, and I saw myself as a billionaire kinda by the time I get to 30 years. My friend, we're almost getting to 30, but we don't have anything that we can show to show that we've been working hard. So Princess says, very true, the system is messed up. I know, but then I think something has to be done, because it's so frustrating when you just soma for so long, you end up suffering, you sacrifice all those nights you don't sleep, then you end up on the streets because there are no jobs. So for me personally, I wanted to have a series of investments, as in own my own home, as in have, as in just be rich by the time I get to 30 years. My friend, I'm not even close to achieving that because I don't even have anything that I can show off that and say that this is the investment, these are the investments that I've made, this is the house that I've built, because even that building a house, we're here suffering in rental houses. Killer, at the end of every month, the landlords or the landladies are always waiting for you to give them money. And you don't have an excuse but to pay up. So guys, that was me. So this got me to thinking, uh, why most people are broke. It's not just people, especially the youths in Kenya. Like for me, I feel like the youths have been kinda sidelined. They have not been much considered in the in the administration of the country, and this all starts from the universities, or not just the universities. The education system is messed up. Let's take an example. You'll go through your primary, your high school, in campus. Utasoma things that, me, they're most of the things that I used to learn in campus or in high school or in primary, but I'm not really using them right now because, and you see, if you learn about something, then you don't use it. You see, inakufanya you feel like you wasted your time, you wasted your energy, you wasted your what? Your brain learning and reading things that you don't really uh you're not really using in life, you see. Because for me, I think that if I'm learning something in school, then it means that I'm supposed to end up using it in life. So if I'm not applying it anywhere, what was the need of going all through that frustration? What was the need? So for me personally, I think that the education system should be kind of revised. And I really I appreciate the new system, CBC system. I don't know how it works exactly, but I see kids running around as in with papers, wana vitu like crafts they're making, and you see it's more of the hands-on type of learning, which is a good thing because it gives you skills that you end up using if say you fail to get a job, and you know that I can really do this something. There's this something that I can really I can use my hands and get a living from it. That is the kind of education that I think was supposed to have been rolled out kitambo, not just for the kids who are going to school right now, because for us we feel like it was all about reading, taking up the notes from the books, then pour the notes in the exams, then pass your exams, and at the end of the day celebrate your results, but there's really nothing that you can do. So that's why I think that the education system should be changed, right? Not just in primary school, even in high school, and even also in campus. Like, let's say if a child grew up knowing that this is something hi princess says that only God will help us, and exactly that is true, princess, because God will never disappoint us, God will never forsake us, he'll always be there fighting for us. So don't give up yet. So princess, what do you think of the education system in Kenya? Are you for it or against it? Do you feel like the education system has helped you in any way? Because me personally, I feel that the education system is more of making learners to take up the notes, to cram the notes, then end up wazimwage kwa the exams, pass the exams, and that is it. Do you think the education system is really working, especially in Kenya? So for me, I think that something needs to be done. Like I see, like I don't know if that is what happened, but for me, when I watch movies in those in the, let's say, United States and those Maju countries, Germany or whatever, I see like their kids, the kids are always nurtured, like from an early age. They identify the skill of the kid, then they nurture the skill so that the child can become more as in what proficient in what he can do best. Hi, Purity. How you doing? I missed you. How you doing? Yeah, so that is the first reason why people are broke. People are broke because the education system is messing people up. It doesn't add value, kinda. It doesn't add value to people. Hi, giving hope to the hopeless. I'm so excited to see you here. I know we are supposed to have a collabo very soon. Tell me when you're ready, girl. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me. So, I was asking, do you think the education system is effective? Is the education system working for you? Do you feel that the what you learned in school, the knowledge you gained from school is really helping you in life right now? Does what you learned help you put food? Yeah. Motion TV, welcome. I'm so excited to see you here. So, guys, Motion TV should connect with him. That is my brand, as in, he's the one who makes the beautiful thumbnails for me. Guys, you can connect with him. Nikirudi Kenya. Oh, you're not in Kenya. Giving Hope says that she's not in Kenya, but we'll work on the collab when you come back. Okay, so guys, give me your opinion on the first question. Do you feel like the education system is effective? Is it working for you? Is it feeding you? You're the kind of people that will say, this degree I got it, let me just keep it aside so that I can get something that can bring food to my table. Do you think the education system is working for you? Let me know. Then I'm reading. The second reason why people are broke is the mentality. You see, like naturally for us human, like let me say, no, I won't say the course that I did. Let me say I did what? Let me say I pursued being a teacher. Yeah, let me say I pursued a course that will eventually lead in me becoming a teacher. You see, I'll pursue that course, yes, but at the back of my head I know that at the end of this course I need to get employed. So that is how most of us are. We're just wired to get employed. KK Kihara, hi, watching from TZ, all the way from TZ. Welcome, welcome. Giving hope. Giving Hope says that by the end of the year she'll be here. I'll be waiting for you, girl. Purity Jane says that it only gave me knowledge but not work. Exactly. And that's what I'm trying to say. It's so messed up. It's so messed up. So guys, I think the education system, something needs to be done about the education system. So we are back to our point two, the mentality. So we were saying that naturally, if you pursue a course, maybe I was using an example of becoming a teacher. You see, you're doing that course, but you're not trying to think outside the box. Like mostly we are always thinking that after I graduate, I want to get employed. To get employed, now that is where the problem is. People are working hard at school so that they get employed. So why don't you work hard so that you get the knowledge? Then that knowledge you start your own business. Like Motion TV, guys, you can connect with him. So Motion TV is a CEO. He has his own company, a branding company. So you see, that is the things that we want to see more here, because you see, if you depend on being employed, my friends, you will suffer. Because let me use an example of Kenya. In Kenya, you cannot easily find a job if you don't know anybody. You have to do outrageous things for you to secure a job. You may get a good maybe you can get you may have a connection of somebody that you know, but people will always be demanding for things. There are people who will demand for money from you. And there's this story I had of a friend who was looking for a job. He had found the job, yes, but now they were asking for him to produce 150,000 Kenyan shillings. And that got me wondering, this is an employed person who is looking for job, and you're asking for 150,000 shillings from him. Where will he get the money? Because he's looking, and this is a fresh graduate from school, a fresh graduate, and you're asking for 150. And it's not like everyone comes from the rich background. Some people just struggle even to get that money to buy themselves clothes. So I feel like changing the mentality can work. So that was the first scenario. Somebody can ask you to give them money so that they can give you a job. Alternatively, and this is the saddest part, as in, this just breaks my heart. You go to look for a job, umepata mse mwenye, the person has promised you a job, but now they ask you to maybe sleep with them first so that you can secure the job. Like, why would you want to do that? And if you're such a person that does that, just shame on you, guys. Shame on you. Why do you want to sleep with people's children? because you want to give them money. So what happens if you give them that job, then you give them diseases? So they will end up spending all the money that they will be getting to buy drugs, to buy drugs. You will not have helped the person. So, and if you are the person looking for job, then maybe somebody asks you to sleep with them first. Just respect yourself. Si lazima upeane mguu so that you get that job. Respect yourself, walk away. Okay? So, and that is, unatumia nini kushoot videos? Oh, Giving Hope wants to know what I'm using. I'm just using my phone, my Techno phone. I don't know why you ask. Why are you asking? Hamunioni vizuri ama? No, this phone of mine iko na issues. Munaniona? So I'm using a Techno phone. It's a bit old, but it's surviving. So that is what I used to shoot. So, as I was saying, if you go to school so that you get employed, you will suffer. Try to think outside. Sorry. Try to think. Thank you, Giving Hope. But apart from the phone, niko na the ring light yenye inaongeza light kidogo. Betty Favored, how are you doing, girl? Welcome. How are you doing? It's been long. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. We are still talking about why people are broke and if they let's know your opinion. Is the education system in Kenya working for you? And the mentality of most people. Do you go to school so that you get employed? Or do you go to school so that you gain the knowledge so that you can venture into your own business, or get self-employed or start your own business? So if you're coming in, let me know what you think about the two. So that is we were talking about somebody asking you to sleep with them so that they can give you a job. And then the third reason why you should stop thinking about employing. Giving Hope says, narudi Kenya tununue camera. Dear, don't worry. Oh my God, I already love you. Thank you. I'll be waiting for you because I need to up my game a little. For the time being, vumilieni tu yenye niko nayo. So I'll be waiting for you, Giving Hope, so that we can give hope to many people together. That will be nice, senior. So, mentality. We go to school to gain knowledge. Employment will be an added advantage. Exactly. Betty, I think that is what I'm trying to say. Go to school, get the knowledge. Ukishapata the knowledge, try to apply it. Use the skills that you have. Like now, I was using the example of doing the course that will lead you in becoming a teacher. And I know most teachers wanafanya like, I don't know, but I'm assuming that they do many units about, let's say, physics, how things work. So if and psychology, at least that I'm sure, because I used to see my friend read about psychology. So this is a person who has learned psychology in school. As in, naturally, maybe we can try to apply that psychology aspect in helping people, you see. So don't go to school because you want to get employed. There are no jobs, and if there are jobs, it's not like there are no jobs. Kuna jobs, but you have to know somebody. And if you come from the village like me, where all my parents were, my mother was a teacher and my dad is a teacher. So those are two teachers, and me, the course that I've done is a new course to them. After, like, I'm the one who keeps explaining what it entails, you see. So my parents will not be in a position to help me get a job. So go to school, get the knowledge, change the mentality, perspective. You don't have to get the knowledge from school so that you get employed. Create the job for yourself. As long as you are, at the end of the day, you are able to put food on the table, you are able to provide for your children, you are able to provide for those who depend on you. That is good enough. You don't have to worry about anything else. So, the third reason why most people are broke, it is the economy. I know this is not new to you guys. Like, you see most of the people complaining that uchumi ni mbaya. Like, let's say kitambo, if you had 1,000 shilling in your pocket, you'll do a lot of things with that 1,000 shilling. But today, you go out, Giving up says in Kenya bila connection ya job unaweza zeeka bila kupata kazi yeye mwisho. But that is true by the way. Ukisema that you go to school then that you just want to do something that is related to the course that you did, my friend, you will suffer. You will suffer. That's why you see that somebody. I have a friend who let me not choose her. I know someone who did engineering, but right now she does things to do with insurance. You see, that is somebody, huyo ni mtu amejitambua, anajua that I cannot just depend on this one thing. If I get a job somewhere, as long as you see, at most of the time the course that you did in school like kusaidiangi sana, because you'll go to the place you've gotten the job, they'll train you afresh. You'll start gaining new skills, new as in what, new knowledge. So it doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be necessarily something that you learned in school. If kama tuseme you as long as it brings food to the table, that is good enough. Okay, so back to the, is it third? Just a moment. Third reason why most people are broke, like it's economy. And I was using an example, but akili ya kuzaliwa is working things out the most than the knowledge gained from by the Betty, I like your thinking. That is very true. Akili ya kuzaliwa, the as in hiyo inakwanga like it's the best, as in that is the your driving force, should be your driving force. Because if you let, you know, the knowledge that you get from school ni mtu, like somebody can confuse you and you see you have to prove what you are saying, but what you know that ile nye Mungu alikupatia, like you were born with it, nobody can challenge with you, which can challenge it. Yeah, oh my god, it's so hard. So apply the knowledge that you have. You already have something with you. The one that you get from school ni ile tu, ni kama tu ka bonus, it's a bonus for you, so you're just supposed to add it to what you know, then apply it in life. Back to our example. So guys, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. We're still on our road to 2,000 subscribers. Yes, 2,000 subscribers, so we are not far away from there. You can subscribe, you can comment as we proceed. Okay, oh, and you can also like this live stream. Okay, just say like this video. Okay, I was saying kitambo, if you had 1,000 shilling ungeenda Motion TV says usichague kazi, and that is very true. Hata if you're scared ni kushona viatu, enda shonea watu viatu. See, by the end of the day you'll get your money. There's no, as in, there's this pride that comes with the, as in, getting money from, as you earning your own money. I don't know if it's just me, but me kuna vile I just feel if I've worked for, as I've worked for the money alafu niipate, there's this pride, as in I feel like you enjoy the money knowing that it's your sweat you are eating, it's not some money that you borrowed from somebody. So usichague kazi hata kama ni kushona viatu or kuuza mboga, kuuza makaa. You know, those are the types of jobs that most people despise, and let me tell you guys, as those are the most paying jobs. Ni vile tu wasee tuko selective at mimi siwezi uza mboga, ni heri niombe mtu anipatie. Now sasa gani ni better, borrowing from people ama being independent, having your own money? Which one is better? See, it's better for you to do what you can so that you get the money, instead of kila mara you're borrowing people until it gets to a point when somebody sees your call ama mtu akiona text yako ako like, this person wants to ask money from me. See, you can do better than that. Usichague kazi. Thank you Motion TV for that, and that is very true. So the 1,000, kitambo ukiwa na 1,000 you'll do a lot of things with the money, but right now that ka 1,000 ni kama 50 bob, because 50 bob is the least, as in that having 1,000 is nothing, because utaenda hapo hivyo you buy sukuma for let's say 20, sugar, mafuta, then it's already over. So let's just say that the economy is kind of, as in the times we are living in hard times where everything is expensive, everything needs money, and as in everything just involves money. So if it doesn't matter how much money you have, because at the end of the day, because the times are hard, you'll find most people surviving on loans, because any money that comes in inatoka, like just keeps coming in alafu inatoka. So people have to survive on money because they cannot sustain the lifestyle they're living. And talking of lifestyles, I don't know who is in the house because I need to ask the ladies something. Who is here with me? How are you surviving? So I had some people saying that like money is not a problem to them because they are ladies. Economy, especially. Betty, you are right. Honestly, Betty says that economy in Kenya is draining. By the it's very true. Nakwambia the taxes. You go work, like you see when you get employed, let me say you get employed, you'll be given utambiwa that this is your salary. This is your salary, right? But then at the end of the month, utaangalia pay slip, you know, as in the deductions are endless. Mara sijui help, mara sijui NSSF, mara sijui nini, like the deductions can total up to 20,000. So the amount that you had been promised to be paid, they don't relate to, as in there's no correlation between the money that you are promised and what you're receiving, because as in it's so draining. Living in Kenya, let me just say Kenya, because guys, if you, I don't know if you guys are feeling the pain. Are you feeling the pinch of living in Kenya right now, especially now that we are all adults and you have to, you see, kuna kale ka sense of independence kiasi. You can't at this age, I don't know if you guys are able to ask for money from your parents, but because for me, I cannot. As in, you just feel that kashem ukianza kuomba sasa nisaidie. Oh my god, something is happening. Like kila mara you are asking your parents, nisaidie 50 bob nikule sapa, sijui nisaidie pesa I go make my hair, and you are in your 20s. You see, it's so embarrassing. By the way, guys, I did a video on that is like the video on 20s life lessons. I made it based on my experience, like personal experiences. And I feel like transitioning from childhood to adulthood it's also draining, because you start doing things that you're not used to doing, because you're used to asking for anything that you want alafu unapewa without any questions. But right now, if you go to your dad that you're asking, or your mom asking for money, they'll be like, what do you want to do with the money? Si uko na mikono, like, and most of the people love saying that, you are healthy, you are strong, you are energetic, why do you want me to give you money? Why can't you go work? So guys, the times we're living in are so tough. Money is a problem. There's no money. It's not like there's no money, but the money keeps coming in, like inatoka immediately. So that is one of the reasons. And most I don't know where I was reading something. Betty Favor says that me nilianza kibanda ya mboga immediately after high school. It really helped me to cater for my personal needs at that time. You see, it brings money. But then what did I do? What have I ever done? I think I've been mtu wa mkono. I've done a hustle ya kupeana and I gave that story in my video ya 20 life lessons, because that was the toughest hustle that I ever did. So we were ika barabara ya Gigiri. You see that road, it's only the rich people that pass along that road. Then you guys, you've been given flyers to give to them, and you cannot give them the flyers kama without stopping them. So ilikuwa mnangoja ka traffic kakishikana, you go knocking on the window so that you can give out the flyers. And people, watu wa pesa, people, watu wanaweza kudharau hadi ubaki umeaibika. So you go ask somebody that do you want this flyer? Alafu they will be like, what is it about? Explain to, why should I take it from you? So you start explaining, and somebody can ask you many questions, and at the end of the day, afunge dirisha yake na aende. And you're like, why were you asking me so many questions if you knew that you are not going to pick the flyer? You know, and the target was that you give out all the flyers that you have. So alafu the funny thing is that the flyers, they were marketing houses, and those houses were really expensive. Like they were going for a minimum of 10M. So mtu anaangalia 10M anakupea flyer yako anaenda. So it was a struggle. So if it doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's able to bring food to your table, usiaibike, go do it, because at the end of the day utaikula food. But if you decide to be ashamed of what you do, at the end of the day you'll go to bed hungry, you'll not get the food, you'll not be able to sustain yourself, and you end up depending on people. So that was the fourth reason. The economy is bad. We are living in hard times. The taxes are high. The taxes are as hey, my goodness. Are you guys feeling the pinch? Am I me just who is feeling it? Because hey, it's tough. It's tough. Then the last reason why most people are broke is that there are no jobs. Don't get it twisted yet. It's not that, it's true we can say that there are no jobs, but the jobs are there. It's only that people are not, let me just say, people are not willing to employ people able to like ya raisi. Like most of the Kenyan youths, let me use Kenya, are very, very unemployed, and it's not their choice, because like I just feel like the system is frustrating the youth. Now, look at this scenario. Unaenda, you see a job being advertised somewhere. You've seen that clearly they have indicated that it's entry level job. But now it's an entry level job, but if you look at the qualifications, my friend, unaona sijui ati 5 years experience, and you need sijui clearance ya CRB, ya inakwanga CRB, ile ya policy ya conduct, as in, and you see all of them, each requirements in a costing are around 1500. Giving up to hopeless anasema hakuna kazi sijaifanya Nairobi, si kuuza mayai, si kibanda ya mboga, si kufulia watu, then wanakataa kulipa. Okay, by the that you see that was giving hope. Watu mnakatanga kulipa watu. Do you know that how just demoralize people? Me, I remember I tried doing the writing, the online writing jobs. Nimechapa kazi. Imefika end month now, naanza kuuliza do. The guy ananiruka, anaanza sijui excuses, this I'll give you in 2 weeks time. 2 weeks time inafika, nothing, you ask again. Hadi me ilifika point nikasema tu I'll not struggle to ask for that money, because so if I'm working for you, isn't it logical to, like, you're supposed to pay me at the end of the day? Because if I didn't need that money in the first place, singefanya hiyo job. So like I was saying, kukata kulipa watu manze, that's very unfair. So pole sana Giving Hope. Nimekufeel because I can relate to that. Okay, pole, but I hope at the end of the day walikulipa hata tukani kidogo. I hope they paid you, ataka it was a little. So I was talking about jobs. So you see, a job ni entry level, but the qualifications that they have indicated there, they're not entry level at all. Now, how can it be entry level alafu you are asking for 5 years experience? 5 years experience ni hiyo ya senior, ama from entry level where do you go? Is it senior or associate? Like, those are not for entry level. Then you're supposed to go get GCRB, the help, whatever, and all those cost 1.5. So on an average, for you to get any job with those demands, you'll have to use let's say 6K, and now you're just from campus. And you see, I don't know if most people assume that people coming out of school are rich. Is it that they assume that people just have money? Because for me, I feel like it's unfair. What do you think, guys? Izo qualifications, do they make sense? Do they even make sense? Because for me personally, I feel that they don't make sense. Why will you ask for 6,000, my friends? Hapo maybe the shoe that I'm wearing, I've been wearing it for over 4 months, ama for over a year, looking for a job. Alafu I don't even, maybe when I'm not looking for that job, navaa slippers so that the shoe isiharibike, because everything costs money, and that money is your money ndio hakuna, you see. So I feel like and I don't feel like it's a fact. Most of the youth in Kenya are so unemployed, and it's so unfair when you see that there are jobs being advertised, but you cannot be given because you don't know anyone. And this trend has gone on until you can go to an interview room, wanakuuliza that who referred you here. You see, now they're working on referrals. It depends, it all ends up into who the person you know. Yeah, so if you don't know anyone, and I feel like it's so unfair to people. I think it's just unfair, you know, because wengine hatujui watu, we don't know people. Yeah. So giving hope say to the hopeless says, imagine kuna siku nilifulia mtu akakataa kunilipa. Imagine mtoi wangu hiyo siku alikaa kwa baridi na oh, that's so sad. So the person never paid you. Akiwa mtu, I hope anaona hii. Shame on you. Whoever did that, shame on you, because why will you, kwanza especially when a kid is involved. I don't know if I'm the only one that gets tender when it as mtoi akikuwa in the picture. Like mtoi yake kwa baridi and umekatalia pesa wenyewe. Ai manze, shame on you. So guys, that was it for today. Those are the 5 reasons why most people are broke. And I just feel like the system is failing us, especially the youths. I feel like starting from the education system, this education system is messed up because it doesn't give us the skills that we need so that we can depend on ourselves. I thank God for, I'm grateful because they have started the CBC system, which is more of a hands-on education type of system. And I think that has to be, I don't know what wa campus msinimeze, but I think it can be implemented up to the campus level. Mtu afanye kitu anajua inaweza mfeed. Mtu like you don't have to sit in class for many hours reading about something that hautaitumia in life. Now guys, where do you use mnyambuliko wa vitenzi? Has anybody used that in anywhere in life? And what was the need of us learning about all that? Mnyambuliko wa vitenzi. Are you using it anywhere? I don't know. Me, I've never used it since I left high school. I was being in primary. I've never used it. So I feel like the education system is failing us and something needs to be done because we need skills. It's the skills that we have that will feed us. What they teach doesn't help us a lot. Let's say that if there are lessons about the virtues in life, that one you can say that hiyo itanisaidia at some point in life, but mnyambuliko wa vitenzi, honestly, where is it helping me? So the education system, there's something needs to be done about the education system, and then we have to change our mentalities ourselves. Hey baby. So we also need to work on ourselves. We go to school to get the knowledge and not just to have that mentality that I need to get out of this school, then we're employed. You think outside the box, because by the outside the box, when you start thinking outside the box, that is when you will start getting your breakthrough. And all the answers in life always lie outside the box. So don't just constrain yourself at one point that you know this is the only thing that, hey baby, you're making noise. This is the only thing that needs to pay me. No. Start thinking outside the box. Get out of your comfort. Get out of your comfort zone so that you can see things, how things will start changing in your life. The other thing is that we have to accept that we are living in hard times. The economy is messed up. There's no money, there are no jobs. So you have to understand that we are living in hard times and also budget yourself very well. So guys, I don't know if any of you has any questions. That was I've said my 5 main reasons why most people are broke. And I hope guys will get out of here feeling inspired. I don't know if you're feeling inspired, because me, I've learned something today. Yeah, I think I need to change. As in, for me personally, I think I'll have to work on myself to change the mentality. We don't have to just depend on getting employed. If you have a skill, like for me personally, let me say this YouTube channel, I think I need to be honest with you guys. So The first reason why I started my channel is I wanted to speak out about my story. Then my friend told me that, YouTube pays good money. Like, okay, so there's also more money. So let me just, at first I had created this channel in August, but I was just there because I was afraid of talking. So Nika hold on to the idea for a while. So along that was in August. In September, a friend of mine told me that, YouTube also pays. I was like, hey, so there's also money. That's why I started in late November. I uploaded my first video. So for me, I'll say that I did this because it was therapeutic for me. I wanted to speak out. I wanted to speak about my situation so that I can inspire people and also motivate people who are going through the same to be free to speak up, because speaking out helps a lot. It helps a lot. So don't just die in private. Talk to people. So for me, I think this is it's a side hustle in some way, because if you guys watch my videos without skipping the ads, I know at the end of the month I'll get something. So I'll say this is also a side hustle. And I have so many things that I think my weakness is just procrastinating things. Oh, I think I'm tired from saying that word. So I think my main problem is let me just use postponing things. I'll have this wonderful idea, but I'll not start working on it until somebody gives me an extra push. So I think let's say it's something about, I don't, maybe I can say that I don't believe in myself so much, but I always need that extra push so that I can start working on something. You always inspire me. Oh my God. Thank you, Giving Hope. I'm so glad that you feel inspired. I'm so glad, and I feel so much humble, because that is my aim actually. That is my aim. And I feel so I feel so nice. I feel so nice when somebody tells me that they feel inspired. I feel much humbled. Hi baby. You want to be seen here? You want to be seen? Okay guys, thank you for keeping me company. I hope you will like this video. You can go watch my most recent video. It's about the shame that comes with being pregnant before marriage. I also have a video on why you should stay away from married men. Don't you get yourself killed. You can go just take a tour of my channel. Watch any video that interests you. Always leave me those comments and like my videos, guys. And don't forget that we're still on our road to 2,000 subscribers. Okay guys, you just give me the 2,000 subscribers. So we're still on our road to 2,000 subscribers. So guys, I really appreciate your company. I really feel nice because you've been there with me, giving hope to the hopeless, the African Princess, Motion TV, Betty Favored, Purity Jane Vlogs. I really love you guys. Support each other. And thank you guys for coming. So that was it for today, guys. Till next time. Bye bye.